Donald Trump and the AI companies that are trying to poison our kids and destroy all our jobs are like this, like thick as thieves. And Republicans tried in the spring to pass a ban on state regulation of AI, but they failed because that's wildly unpopular. The Senate voted 99-1 against stopping states from regulating AI. They came back to Trump. They said, we want you to sneak it in to some piece of legislation that has to pass. And so right now, as we speak, Trump, the AI industry, and Republicans in Congress are talking about putting that provision in the National Defense Bill. The rich and the powerful control the Trump White House. In particular, the AI industry controls this White House.
Most news outlets are saying AI is regulated, but here's what they're not telling you, and why it could cost you thousands if you're not prepared. Today, we're breaking down the hidden impact of new AI laws and what they mean for your career, business, and personal finances.
AI isn't just growing, it's about to crush our infrastructure. By 2030, AI will represent 50% of all data center workloads worldwide. There's the problem. Data centers simply can't get enough power. Companies are growing from 10 megawatt facilities to 100 megawatt facilities just overnight. And we're talking about racks hitting 1 megawatt. You can't cool that with air. You can barely cool it with liquid. The new trend is simple. Bring your own power. Microgrids, local generation, because the energy grid can't keep up. And the hyperscalers, they can't deliver the GPUs or TPUs fast enough anymore. While everybody rushes to adopt AI, most companies are still asking baby questions, bad prompts, bad use cases. And that's why 95% of AI initiatives fail. Plus, every time you send data to a public LLM, your IP leaks into the model. But the future belongs to companies that secure their own power, build hybrid cloud resilience, but also protect the data, and ask smarter questions. But only if you are ready for the infrastructure revolution it demands. Time to power.
Lawmakers around the world are rushing to regulate artificial intelligence. From the European Union's AI Act to emerging US oversight bills, these regulations are designed to protect consumers and ensure ethical AI use. But here's the nuance mainstream media often misses. These laws don't just target big tech. They affect small businesses, freelancers, and even individual AI users. Certain AI tools may require compliance certifications, usage limits, or even become inaccessible without proper licensing. What's being reported as AI is banned is actually a complex set of rules that can quietly disrupt your daily work and income streams.
I mean, I don't know what I can say and what I can't say on a stream. I'll just give my honest opinion. I don't trust in the government's approach, just like most of the UK. Would it be a good thing, or are they trying to put cities, putting more stuff in place so they can regulate and start watching what we're doing? That could be another side of it. They're already talking about getting the data straight from Coinbase, but I don't, it's one of them where I see it as a good thing and a bad thing. Like you should be paying your crypto taxes, but in the same breath, you kind of just want to do it yourself. You don't want them taking it out of your pocket, right? You don't want them deciding what they're taking. I just think it's too much. I think they're going to add too much security into crypto, and it's going to ruin things.
Headlines love to simplify. AI restricted or AI jobs at risk. But the reality is more subtle. Most coverage overlooks the fact that the real risk isn't that AI disappears. It's that improper use, lack of compliance, or failure to adapt could make your current skill set or business model obsolete. The media focuses on fear, but not on practical, personal solutions.
Reveal that Meta employees referred to their own technology as narcotics. They referred to themselves as drug pushers. That's what senior Meta officials that are responsible for the design and deployment of their social media products said. And I think it's a wake-up call for Americans, because these same companies are now pushing Congress and the administration to grant them 10 years of amnesty from state-level regulation on social media and AI. The same companies that have been addicting our kids for years now want to make sure that states are powerless to resist them and to protect American kids and families. That's a real dangerous place to be in our current state. Look at TikTok, for example. We know that the company has been engaged in some really concerning activities with respect to kids' safety. We know, for example, that they estimate that it's around, they estimate within 30 to 60 minutes of videos, they can form an addictive habit. They know that their algorithms are highly addictive to children, and they know that the algorithmic systems that they've deployed do in fact recommend dangerous content to kids, and they're undergoing multiple lawsuits, including one by the family of a teen who took his life after watching a video encouraging children to self-asphyxiate. That's really a concerning trend, and it's targeted at America's most vulnerable citizens, our kids, the mentally disabled. These are the people that are affected by these technologies, and if the companies have their way, there'll be no protections whatsoever, not even at the state level.
So what does this mean for you? If you rely on AI tools for work, content creation, marketing, or even financial planning, you could face sudden costs, tool restrictions, or job shifts. Certain industries, like customer service, creative work, or analytics, may require new certifications or retraining. Even if you're not a tech professional, changes in AI usage can ripple into the products and services you depend on, potentially raising prices or slowing innovation.
For robotics and technology, AI is threatening jobs, is taking a lot of jobs, will take more. More and more robots are going to be doing jobs that we used to do. The only thing really left is for us to go back to the beginning, going back to our original design. Do you remember being young? Do you remember being a kid pretending to be a rapper or a singer or an artist or a talk show host, a QVC host? So, but you know, at what point in your life did somebody tell you to stop dreaming, to quit imagining, to quit imagining, to quit living in fantasy land? How many times have you heard about the starving artist? You know, like, oh, you can't be an artist. What if no one likes their art? So people give up. But I believe, I could be wrong, but I doubt it, the creator created us to create, and multiply too. The creator created us to create. In the face of all this chaos that we see flooding through our news screens, no one ever talks about the real opportunity available. So while we may lose these jobs that most of us never really wanted to begin with, we are being given an opportunity to get closer to God in our original design and doing what we were created to do by creating. All of us can do it. And the cool part is we don't even need money to get started.
The key is preparation. Start by understanding which AI tools you use and whether they'll be affected. Upskill in areas AI can't replace easily, like creativity, strategic thinking, and problem solving. Diversify income sources and stay informed about regulatory changes in your region. Adapt now, and you won't just survive the AI shift, you'll thrive. Don't wait for the headlines to panic you. Take control before it impacts your life.